Alright, hey guys, this is CapnKappy. For those of you that aren't familiar with me, you can just call me Cappy. I'm gonna just kind of jump straight into the action right here, not going to...
You must destroy them. The Earth is counting on you. Good luck.
I must destroy them. I'm not gonna get into any sort of intro or anything. I'm just gonna do what I always do and kind of roll with things as they come. Explain in the process of getting my ass kicked. So, my video's up a little late. I'll tell you about that in just a minute. First off, I just wanted to say how you guys been. I, I kind of just ducked inside a little hidey hole for a while and haven't really, like, been around at all. So, I apologize for that. It's just been slightly busy. Nothing too frustrating or tragic, just I'm a lazy son of a bitch, you know? As to why my video's up so late, I actually forgot that I was in the LPO2, and until about an hour and a half ago, I hadn't checked the forums or anything. So like I said, about an hour and a half ago, I just kind of hopped on the forums, panicking, because I thought that, I'd already missed the first week, and I was just not gonna be able to do it, and I was just gonna have to, drop out like a chump again, and you would all just make fun of me, and probably never be my bestest friend ever again. I felt so terrible. I completely didn't think about it. I'm not what you would call responsible. Anyway, this game here, this is Special Cybernetic Attack Team? Something like that. And as for the first bonus point, as you guys probably already saw, I lost it. I got hit, I don't want to say immediately, but basically I got hit immediately, so I don't get a bonus point for that. I'm going to try to get the Special Cybernetic Attack Team bonus for only saying Special Cybernetic Attack Team instead of its acronym. So, it's Special Cybernetic Attack Team, not anything else. That's just what the game's called. And I am going to hopefully get the bonus point for not locking in the little orbiting options I got. I'm not going to brag like everyone else has been and say, I don't see why you would stop them from orbiting. It's so much better that way. No, I would probably be microing the heck out of them for maximum firepower. But that's just me. As was stated before, I am what we in the hood call a chump. Although I have gotten to the first boss, which, yes, I know the first level is incredibly easy for you guys, but try to remember I'm somewhat of a pleb to these shmups, so this is already going so much better than any of my practicing has gone. In part due to the fact that I've been using the wave now. I knew right off the bat that the wave was what all the cool kids were using, as opposed to the bomb was the Castlevania knife. But me being the amazing genius that I am, I decided, hey, everyone's bitching about the bomb. I'm just gonna go through this playthrough only using the bomb, and it wasn't. I don't want to say possible. I think if I had not been an idiot and practiced through the week, I could have done this with the bomb. But it's just not really reasonable, because I don't want to say the wave is just so much better. It's just the only thing that makes it reasonable to kill things in any sort of time. Even the laser does so little damage. Although I will happily get down on my knees and pray to it in terms of clearing away the little clingy turrets that'll stick to the walls, the ones that just need one hit, and most of you actual good players of shmups will just let your little options shoot at. It's very good at those. You can just kind of strafe the screen and just blow all that up, but the major enemies in this game being Special Cyborg Attack Force, the major ones are the ones, that worm, right there. That guy, that's the enemy you want to look out for. He takes a lot of hits from the laser, as opposed to taking relatively relatively few from Mr. Wavebeam here. And not only does he take few attacks from the Wavebeam will usually destroy his little rocks that fly out, which it took me quite a while to figure out that those would actually damage you, because I'm just used to flashy graphics and thought it was some special exploding thing the developers put there just for me. Turns out, no. The developers just want to kill me. They don't want me to enjoy pretty graphics. Alright, I'm getting hit all over the place. I greatly apologize for my complete incompetence here. If you remember when I had to play Contra, this is about how that's going. I would say this is going better than Contra. Well, a little better than Contra, but way better than my Gradius experience was. Gradius, the whole Gradius syndrome thing kicked me in the ass right hard, because my favorite thing to do in shmups is just to die a lot, and Gradius doesn't exactly go for that. Although in this game you just start out with 2 options, and they're pretty good. I mean, I try not to rely too much on them because I'm finicky as hell with them, but they're very important parts of the team, I'd say. I would call them my family. That would really be how I would go through it with the bomb, is just option shooting everything. That's where it would be nice if I could lock in my little satellites. Unfortunately, I don't get a secret bonus point for just doing it with the bomb, though I think I would get some sort of mention for that, just not anything good. Probably 1 or 2 of you would find a nice mental institution for me, and I would just get dropped off there, because you guys are polite like that. Anyway, this Rockworm boss, he's not that hard. I mean, you guys have been making all these bosses look incredibly easy, so I'm not gonna say I can do the same, but I at least feel confident in my ability to beat him. Although the first time I just thought he was impossible, because I couldn't comprehend his little serpentine patterns there. Because my first instinct was to just try and stay in his loops, which obviously, yeah, that's a terrible idea. Unless he's doing this loop right here, which is the entire screen. Also, he has highly predictable patterns, so it's not that difficult to get him. You just kind of keep running around shooting. See, there we go. I did it. Pat on the back for me. I'm a pretty cool guy. So level 2, I haven't died yet. I've only got 4 life though, so I'm not a pro at this yet. I'm gonna let you know right now. Level 3 is as far as I've gotten. This is probably where my run through ends. The elevator, I actually kind of breezed through first try, so that kind of surprised me. But past the elevator, I'm no good, guys. If you come to my videos expecting good gameplay, then you are sorely mistaken. I'm only here to make myself look like a damned fool and to be funny. One of those 2 things I accomplished in this video. Can you guess what it is? Well, I don't really know. I'm making a video right now, so we'll just have to see together. We can find out. Back onto the topic of the game, though. This elevator shaft is actually rather simple. You just kind of shoot at things that are shooting at you and push the debris out of the way. Although the incredibly fast scrolling background is a large part of the difficulty here, because it makes things hard to see. But I'm not an old geezer, so my eyes still work fine. Just in case you were wondering about that. There's Also, as everyone in their cat has mentioned by this point, the infamous bomb walls coming down here. Again, not terribly threatened. Though I imagine if I get the bomb, I'm just gonna look like an idiot to you guys. Lose all my street cred. Yeah, this one right here. It's just all the bombs falling down, and it's no good. It's. I think we could have done worse though. Just keep that in mind. It could have been a much more difficult shmup, and basically I would have just been playing the first level over and over again and talking about how much I hate CapnKappy, as I did with my Ghosts and Goblins through the last Olympics I was in, and I mean that was just no fun for anyone. Don't any of you guys who judged that try and tell me it was fun, because it wasn't. That was just terrible. Many people got cancer and plague, and people were just dying left and right. Not to say that that dying left and right isn't fun though. I mean, I still managed to have some amount of decency, whereas in here, I don't know. I'm actually doing a bit better than I thought I'd be doing here. I quite frankly expected that I would just get to maybe the second level. Like, that was my goal in this video, was to get to level number 2. And I've already exceeded that quite well. I didn't get super secret bonus points, but I did at the very least. I mean, I called it Special Cyborg Attack Team, or I can't even remember if that's the right acronym, the right name anymore. I'm the tiniest bit out of it for this game. Yeah, I think this has been quite the nice playthrough for about an hour and a half of practicing, and the first half an hour being completely filled with panicking that none of you guys would love me anymore. As surprised as I was that any of you guys even remembered me. Although, I kind of thought that CapnKappy would remember me, because he was always a pretty cool dude to me. But no, more of you guys at least recognize the name than I thought, so that made me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, and gave me the strength of character to do this stuff, you know. And I'm at 13 minutes now, so if you're wondering why I wasn't shooting there, it's because I was checking the time. Yeah, I'm at about 13 minutes now, so I'm going to try this guy here, and that'll probably be it for my video. If I get through this video without dying, I demand some form of, no, this right here. This was the farthest I got. I don't know what it is about this, but I'm incapable of dodging it. And again, I'm just gonna be confident when I say I'm incompetent, just to make myself look like not only a liar but insane. So yeah, kind of just keep weaving up and down, get between the bullet spread, I guess. I don't know. No, I'm dying. Flapjacks. Well, I'm at, what am I at? 14 minutes and 10 seconds.